Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to do a little get ready with me chit chat with you guys, let you guys know what has been going on with me and just life, I guess. Last week I did a little quick little updated foundation routine using my MAC Studio Fix. I used it wet. I did a little video on that. You can I'll link it in the bottom bar. But other than that, I hadn't been on YouTube for about, I think, almost 3 months. So we're just gonna get into it and start getting ready because I have a lot of stuff to do today, and I just wanted to come on here and do a little video for you guys. So let's get started. So I already put lotion all over my face. I'm gonna start on my eyebrows because that's the hardest thing. Not the hardest thing, but the one that takes the longest. I think everything else kind of comes easier to me. It's just my eyebrows. I want to make sure they're perfect because my kids got out of school for summer break and they were driving me crazy all summer. We didn't really even have a summer. My son decided he wanted to play freshman football. So he did football all summer. And then my daughter plays travel softball, and they had tournaments. They had games, they had practice. So I wasn't able to film, and not to mention just because we were busy, but they're so freaking loud. And if I try to film, they'll try to be all up in the video, like Suge Knight, all in the video, all in the records, dancing. That's how my kids would have been. So as soon as they went back to school, and I kind of got my freedom back, I guess you could say, I did a quick little video last week. They've been in school since, let me see, August 22nd. So it's been like almost a month, but just getting my son into the rhythm of high school was a little challenging for us. Just because it was just a difference, and it was just a big adjustment for all of us. With football and with, his classes. And then my daughter decided to take a 0 period because she wanted to do choir. So she has to get up early. So that was just a lot. I just had a really busy last 3 weeks. So last week it was the first week I was able to actually film a video and kind of get something up for you guys. I enjoy doing videos and stuff. I need to get a camera, but I had one. I had a really nice Canon one, and I sold it because it was sitting in my garage all dusty, and I was like, it's big, I'm never gonna use it, what's the point of having it, and whatever. So I sold it, and not knowing, a year later I could have used it to do my YouTube videos. But I'm thinking about getting one, but I don't know which one I want. I know I don't want the big Canon or the Nikon ones, just because it's easier for me to, if I want to vlog, I could just put it in my bag, or I could take it with me. It's not like a big old camera or something like big and that I need to carry around and stuff. So I'm gonna look into that in a couple months, or maybe in a couple weeks. I don't know. We have so much stuff going on, and it's I don't know if I even really want to do that. I mean, I like the quality in my in my iPhone. I mean, I have the iPhone 6 Plus. I have iMovie on it. I have 64 gigs, so it's able to record. It's just not all professional looking how they, the other YouTube girls have, and but I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't know if you guys think I'm have bootleg videos or whatever, but I like it so far. It gets the job done. Something, I guess, to put on the to-do list. I'm using this NYX Tame and Frame pomade, but I noticed, I haven't had it that long, and I noticed that it's drying out, and it's a little hard to work with. When I first got it, it was perfect, and I liked it. I actually liked it better than the Anastasia brow the brow gel or whatever it's called. But now I'm noticing I kind of don't like it, and I'm having to use like a lot of product in for my eyebrows. So I'm not really sure if I don't know. I think I'm gonna buy the Anastasia one. Cause we got my daughter one at Namie's, and she loves it. She's in the 8th grade. So she was like, I don't want to wear makeup, but I want to do my eyebrows. And I was like, okay, well, you can do your eyebrows. We got her that, and I started using it. The only thing is it's really light. So it doesn't work for my eyebrows, cuz she's a lot lighter than me. But I used it a couple times and I really, really liked it. So I think I'm going to go back and get it. If it was a little darker, I would have jacked her for it, but it's not, so I got to go buy my own. And I'm just going to do this real quick, brush it out, cuz it's really like tough right now. Like it doesn't really go on as smooth as it did. And I kind of don't like that, so I have to. Sometimes the girls at Ulta, they're not really friendly. Like, wow, my Ulta, they're not really friendly. There's a couple of them on there that I really don't care for. That work there that I don't really care for. But whatever. I still go there, so you still have to see me. Yeah. So other than that, it went by really well. We went to the beach. What else did we do? Went to the beach. We did San Diego because my daughter had a tournament. So we did San Diego. We did Disneyland. What else did we do? We really didn't do much, like too much, just because on the days that we didn't have anything going on, we kind of just rested. So because of everything that was, going on, so it gets kind of overwhelming at times. But it was pretty chill. I mean, there isn't really much, that we could do, I guess. So I did my eyebrows. No, I'm not really happy with them, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna carve them out a little bit on top just to shape them up, because that stuff is like playing my life. The county fair is going on right now. The LA County Fair. I want to go, but my kids don't like the rides, and all they want to do is eat. And it's like, well, then why the hell are we going to go and spend all this money for you to eat a deep fried Twinkie? Like, really? Or a big ass turkey leg? Like, I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to go. Yeah, so I did my eyebrows. I guess it's as good as it's going to get today. Okay, and then for foundation, I don't know what I want to use. I kind of just don't want to. I'm just going to use, I'm just going to use MAC Face and Body Foundation. I'm going to use MAC Face and Body Foundation, and I am in C6. And I really like this because it's really, like, easy to put on, and it's really sheer, and you can build it, like, throughout the day. If you want to add more, you can. So, and it doesn't look like cakey, so I like that.
And I don't really feel like doing so much. I think I'm just going to do, like, just a wing. I'm just wing and some mascara. I don't think I'm going to do lashes. In my other video,
I normally, I put on lashes. I normally don't use lashes because I really don't like the lashes. But I just said, what the heck? I'll just do it. And I used the Ardell Wispies the Ardell Wispies. And normally when I use eyelashes, I don't have to cut them. But I didn't cut them, and they were so annoying. I hated them. And then, so I was like, okay, I'm going to take these off, and I'm going to work with them. After I filmed my video, I saw, like, how bad it looked. Well, to me, it looked bad. And, so I cut them, and after that, they looked better. And I was like, crap, should have cut them before I did the video. Now they look all dumb on the video. Looks like I don't know how to put eyelashes on.
so I was like, whatever.
Today's Wednesday, and it's the season finale of, the premiere of American Horror Story, season 6. And and I'm gonna try to watch it. I watched all of them. I watched season 1. I even have it on DVD. I love it. I love season 1. And then I watched The Asylum. I watched season 2. And I watched what else? I watched The Asylum. I watched The Coven, The Witches. I liked that one. And then I was really excited about Freak Show, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it because I watched all the other ones. And I couldn't watch it. It was too much. I think I watched like 15 minutes of the first episode, and I was like, yeah, no, this is too out there for me. So I didn't end up watching it, but I would see it all over like Instagram and all over like on TV, everyone talking about how good it was, and I was like, I can't, it's too much. So, or I didn't end up watching it, but so when Hotel came out, because Lady Gaga was gonna be in it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. I couldn't. I watched, I think, 10 minutes of the first episode where they open the bed and all this stuff comes, these people or zombies or whatever the hell it was comes out. I was like, oh yeah, no, this isn't for me. I can't do this. So I didn't end up watching it, and I heard that one was really good, but it was too much for me. I don't know. Some stuff, it's a little out there. So I didn't end up watching it, but I'm gonna watch this one because I'm gonna add a little more foundation. I'm gonna watch this one because they're saying that it's gonna be like a parody of one, because you know how like in the first one, Jessica Lange had that baby that was the people that I don't even know their names, but they were in the first house, that the baby that they had. Well, supposedly they're gonna have that baby in this one, and like it's like the little spoilers they give you online. So I read about it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to watch it, but I don't know if it's too much. I'm probably gonna be chicken shit and not be able to watch it and be like, oh my gosh. My kids are trying to watch it and I'm like, yeah, right. If you guys like, yeah, right, I'm not gonna let you watch that stuff's bad. I don't even like to watch it. I even like feel weird watching it, so let alone let them watch it. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. I know I'm such a mom, a stay-at-home mom. I'm excited for shows. What other shows are good? Grey's Anatomy's coming back. I'm excited for that. I like Kepner and Avery, Dr. Avery. I like them. So I'm excited for that. What else? Little Liars just ended, but it's kind of like, I watched it and I was like, okay, maybe this is a little too much now. Like, you guys keep going with it. We need something else. Like, we're like, how many A's and all this, like, people are gonna come out, but people keep watching it, so they're gonna keep doing seasons. So what can you do? I watch it though, so I like it. And then what else? OC Housewives. I watched that. I just got done watching the episode where they got in their accident at the dunes. So I watched that. I like them. It's so funny to watch them fight. Like, they don't even fight right. They fight like weird. It's funny. So now I'm just gonna put an eyeshadow base. I'm just gonna do MAC's Laying Low. It's a pro long wear paint pot, and it's called Laying Low. So I'm just gonna put that on my eyebrow. I mean, on my eyebrows, on my eyes. That all over, just so it doesn't crease. And then when I put the eyeshadow on, it won't crease, and then it'll look better. I'm not gonna put that much eyeshadow on. I'm just gonna put like a everyday color, but sometimes that'll even crease. So, but I really like these. I have a couple, and they're worth the money, I think, because they last long, and then they come in different colors. So they even have a black one that I really like. But when I do a black smoky eye, what I normally do is I'll use the eyeliner on the lid. I'll get like a big jumbo eyeliner, and I'll put it all over my lid, and then I'll pat it with the black shadow, so then it comes out like really black. But maybe I'll do that in the summer, not right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna take MAC Soft Brown. You know, it's an oldie but goodie. All the hoes have it. So I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna put it on all over my lid. I don't really feel like doing like a eyeshadow. But every time that happens, you were like, no, I'm just gonna do like a, something simple. And then you're like, yeah, you come out with like a full face of makeup. Like you're ready to go somewhere. I really like this. This is simple. And I'm not like doing it precise. I'm just kind of pushing it like all over. I bought the eyeliner that I've been using was the NYX liquid liner, the matte black one, and I really like that one. So I ran out. It dried out, so I went and got another one. And I don't know, like I've had the worst time with getting things that are in the wrong place. So I grabbed it, and I grabbed one, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I come home and it's the vinyl liquid. It's the vinyl liquid liner, right? And I was like, oh crap! And I already threw the box away and all that. So I was like, shoot. But believe it or not, I like it. I forgot to put chapstick on. I like it. I think the only thing, it dries. I don't know. Sometimes it looks a little weird when it dries, but
It's okay. We had chit-chatting with you, right? And I thought
lip balm on. I hate when my lips are dry. I don't even really like matte lipsticks because I feel they're like too dry. I don't like all that. But okay, so I'm just gonna get the vinyl liquid liner. It's just in black, and I like it. I like the little brush. The brush is like really cute. It's like a little.
okay, so I have to do this on camera. Okay, so that'll work. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one and I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. So I did my liner real quick, and I like it. I just have to wait for it to dry. That's like the worst part, or not the worst part, but that's like the part that takes forever. So I'm gonna do my concealer real quick, and I'm just gonna do my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in neutralizer. So last week when I did my video, I was uploading it, right? And I was telling my daughter Alyssa, oh, did you watch my video? And she was like, yeah, I'll watch it right now. So she was on the computer doing homework, and she was watching the video at the same time. And then she got done, and she came in the room. She was asking me for something, and I said, oh, did you watch my video? And she was like, yeah. I was like, how'd you like it? She thought it was okay. It was kind of boring. I was like, girl? She's like, yeah, you need to do this, and you need to do that, and telling me like all this stuff. And I was like, girl, bye. I was like, it was just a quick little video. It wasn't nothing like crazy. And she's like, yeah, but it was boring. I was like, thanks. Well, she's honest, right? So I'm just gonna take my concealer brush. You know the drill, girls. I'm just gonna wet my brush a little bit. I'm just gonna pat that in. This is like what takes the longest. I don't think anything else of my makeup that I do takes long. My eyebrows take the longest, and my concealer takes the longest. Let's do a little bit of bronze. I have the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. And I think I'm gonna use this one right here. Put some, because I'm darker, these look like blushes. They're not really like, see, it's like, I guess I don't know. I don't really feel like not baking, but I don't really feel like contouring today. My, like the glow within kind of look. So I'm just gonna put it like on the spots that I would put the bronzer on. You can just blend it out and it'll look better. So right now it looks crazy. my dogs have been so bad. Okay, so most of you probably don't know me personally, so, or some do, but my dogs are like my everything. I love them. Well, I have boxers. So Rocky is my boy, and he jumps the fence. I have a 6-foot fence outside, and he jumps the fence. He's been like arrested like 3 times, I think. They've given me tickets. Like, they're always bothering me about my dog. Well, yes, because we have an alley, and like where our backyard is, there's an alley. So there's like possums and stuff that go by there. So obviously he's gonna get agitated. It's not his fault. So he yesterday he jumped the fence like 4 times in the morning. I had to get him. He killed a possum. Yeah. So I had to go get him. And like, it's so weird because if you call him when he gets out, he'll take off. But if he sees me in the car, he'll stop and jump in the car if I open the door. It's the weird, I know, it's the weirdest thing. So yeah, I think he killed a possum because it was in the alley dead. I was like, ooh, it was so gross too. But yeah, he was being bad. So I think I'm gonna take a blush just to kind of warm it up a little bit. I'm gonna take the Milani Baked Blush in Berry Amore. And I'm just gonna use the same brush that I used. I'm just gonna swirl it around. I like these blushes actually. And I'm just gonna work it in. See, you hear them. Okay. So I'm gonna get a little bit of my foundation brush and just kind of fix that up a little bit. I don't look like too crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna do mascara. I'm just gonna use my Rimmel Lash Accelerator. Curl these lashes. I need to wax my eyebrows, but I'm trying to let them grow back. So I haven't really been, I've just kind of been plucking like underneath the shape, and I've kind of been letting the shape grow back because I want them to be fuller, but it's like really bugging me. It's so hard to grow your eyebrows back, like to let them fully like grow out. It's like the worst struggle. My cousin had a baby. She had a little girl last week. She's so cute. She's so tiny. So we were excited for that. Went to go see her. She had her Friday morning, and out like at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was so cute. She's so tiny. She's the cutest little thing. It's like everyone's having babies. My brother-in-law and his wife are having a baby. And then my cousin, a girl, and then my cousin just had her baby, and is a girl. It's like the year of the girls. Everyone that I know that had babies this year had little girls. So, and then I'm just gonna take my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, and I'm gonna just add this for thickness, cause for these lashes, get this up. I'll probably get this up like a day, tomorrow. I don't know. It's weird having kids that are like big now. For me, it's a little like, I don't know. It's a little strange, I guess I could say. I don't know. I'm just kind of like a little, not a little, but it's an adjustment for me. Summer, like they were probably like the only kids on the planet that didn't have phones, because I have the theory that it's a distraction. Like, they're gonna be, as it is, my daughter's always on freaking YouTube, and I didn't want her to be distracted by all that. And you know, a lot of stuff that is online, and a lot of stuff that, you know, like, I didn't let her have Instagram, because I feel that girls at her age, and even younger, and even older girls, like even like, you know, women, we tend to see other people's posts and we take it to heart, or we think that that's real life, and in reality, social media isn't real life. And I didn't want my daughter to get the perception of, the girls that post, things and, just certain things, that's the way life is, because it's not real life. And I didn't want her to get the misconception of that's how you have to be, or that's the way it is, because it's not. And I didn't want her to get that in her head. But she turned 13, my son's 14, so my husband was like, it's time. Like, Anthony's going into high school. He's going to be playing football. He's going to be on the bus with, going to games. We need to be able to get a hold of him. And so I was like, okay, like, I guess I have to budge. So with that came the Snapchat, the Instagram, what's good about it is all the people basically that I follow, my kids follow. So like my family and like, close friends of mine have them. So if they try to, do anything, post anything or anything like that, I'll see. I'll find out. I find out everything. So I find it funny because my daughter, right before we told her, okay, well, you can't have a Snapchat till you're 13. Well, she made one when she was at her Nina's. And guess what she did? I had one for my business, and I could, how you can see who views your snaps? I could see her viewing my snaps. So she like played her own life. And I'm like, well, at least I know this is their level of sneakiness. So they have it now, and I haven't had a problem with it yet. But I just don't want, I'm just, there's things on there that they could see, and they don't know how to, separate the way real life is to where, and, the way it's not. And then I just think that the longer you can keep your kids off of it and keep them kids, it's better, because they don't need to see all that. That's dumb, And then, people post things and people could take it the wrong way, and, or it's just, I don't know. So I try to keep them off of it as long as I can. But I had to give in this summer, and I was kind of having a hard time, but whatever. Life went on. We're fine, but I haven't had any problems with it yet. So I'm happy about that. But the social media thing, like it's something else. Like, I see things and I'm kind of like, well, damn. Things can be, taken the wrong way or whatever. So my advice, it's not real life. People don't post when, they're going through shit. I mean, they will, but they won't post like what they're going through. Everyone wants to portray that we all have this great life, and they don't post when they're broke, when they're fighting with their man, when their kids are being bad, like when they have drama with their families, like stuff like that. Their struggles, like very rare people do, which I mean, I don't put my business out there. I think the people that I'm closest to know my business, and that's about it. I keep it pretty like, small, but yeah, other people, they have like, they're gonna post how great life is, and that's cool. Like, if you got it like that, like, that's great. But these kids get the misconception of that's the way life is, or that's the way real life is, and it's not. Well, I don't think it is. So I'm just gonna set my my face. I'm gonna use my Studio Fix. I'm just gonna set it a little bit. So yeah, I try to like tell my daughter like things so she's like aware, so she doesn't, she doesn't feel like a certain way or anything like that. if she gets her feelings hurt, or, you know, oh my, you know, like my friends went here but they didn't invite, like that kind of stuff. My cousins, we always go eat, and there's this Mexican restaurant that we like love, and we were trying to go there like a couple weeks ago, but it was closed, so we didn't. It was too early. It was like 9 and they didn't open till like 10, so we didn't end up going. So like later on in the week, I saw her and her sister, which they're sisters, they're both my cousins, and they were eating, and I was like, oh no, you hoes didn't go without me. Like, you know, I wanted that food. Like, what the hell? But it was funny. They were like, oh, we just went. It was funny. But yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Airspun powder. This is the bomb. I love this. I know a lot of people use that Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and that's good too. I've tried it, but the problem with that is you know, I'm dark, so that powder makes me look chalky and dry. Like, I don't like the way it looks under my, I just didn't care for it. So I bought this. I've talked about it before. I bought this and I love it to set under my eye. You can even bake with it. I don't, because I kind of don't really like, baking's really not my thing, so I really don't care for it. But I just wet my beauty blender a little bit because I like it better when it's wet, like to set it when it's wet versus just with the brush. The only thing, there I go, look at all that stuff, I dropped it. Last week this happened, the same thing happened. So I'm just gonna pat it underneath my eye just to set my concealer. I like it. It works good for me. And it doesn't leave me chalky, and it was like $5 at Walmart. It's an older product. Like I think I've mentioned it before. My grandma used to use it. That's why when I opened it and I smelled it, I was like, oh, this smells like my grandma. But I mean, if the smell bothers you, then obviously, you know, but the smell doesn't bother me, so I'm cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna add that right there. And then I'm just going to take this brush and just sweep it all out so there's no, like, oh, my nose itches. Basically it. I really like it. It comes in 2 colors. So it comes in, I have honey beige because it's like more like a salmon color. And then it comes in the regular, like, translucent. And that one's fine too. It's just, I kind of tend to go more with color just because I'm darker. And I don't want that, like, chalky, ashy look, because that happens to me all the time. It's like I don't wear translucent powder because of that, and I've tried a lot of them. So that's really it. It was like quick. It was kind of cool, like just to sit here and like talk to you guys, catch up on life and like stories, whatever. So that's really it. It's just simple, like it's a simple look. You could do this every day. It's not even nothing crazy. It's just something that I like to do. I'm gonna spray my face with my NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. So I'm gonna just spray with that. And so it could set. I don't know what lipstick I'm gonna do today, but I'll figure it out. So if you have any questions or any comments, leave them down below. I like to hear from you guys. Thank you again for watching, and I'm gonna go do my hair and put my jeans on and go pick up Alyssa because she gets out early today. And what else? Oh, I gotta go to the market. It's like mom life all the time. But anyway, so thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thumbs up if you like this video. I'd appreciate it. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.